What's going on, people? It is Carlos here, and I'm going to be comparing two Sony phones side by side. This is from the C lineup. Uh, on my left, I got the C3, and on my right, C4. So, I purchased these phones a month apart. This phone I got it last week. This phone I had it for a month already. And I gotta say, there's a lot of positives for the C4, but then there's a little bit of negatives, and that the C3 can actually overcome the C4 in terms of some specs. So yeah, let's take a look at these phones. So right off the bat, you can see you know, the size comparison. This phone is much bigger than this phone, but it doesn't mean that this phone has a bigger screen. They both have the 5.5-inch display. Um, the C3 has a 8 gigabytes of memory, while this one has 16 gigabytes. This one has 1 gigabyte of RAM, while this one has 2 gigabytes of RAM. This one has a quad-core 1.4 gigahertz processor, while this one has a 1.7 octa-core processor. They both have 5 megapixel cameras in the front with LED flash. These phones are considered selfie phones because of that. And the back actually has, the C3 has 8 megapixel, while the C4 has a 13 megapixel. They moved the micro SD slot from the C3 over to the right side on the C4. As you can see, they're both in one, which is good. The buttons placements they're basically the same. A little bigger on C3, but yeah, nonetheless, they're the same placements. The same accessory ports, a little bit, downward on C4, whereas the C3 was up a little bit up to the corner. The C4 has the headphone jacks, like I said, on the corner. C3 close to the middle, but still in the same spot. A notable difference about these two phones is that the resolution is a big difference, because they both have the Bravia 2 engine running, but this phone, you can actually, whenever you look at a video or photo, you can actually see a lot of more vibrant colors, making it, like I said, full HD. Well, this one just has an HD display. And another difference is that these phones are a year apart. This phone came out last year. This phone came out 2 years ago. But I gotta say that this phone has a phablet feel than this one, which is a little bit, and negatively it impacts me that this phone has the ability to, flip horizontally whenever you wish. What I usually like, whenever I go to Netflix, I like to have my phone on this side so I can look at the episodes or whatever. Meaning on this side, on this phone here, you can't do that. Yeah, can't do that. And when you go on Netflix, yeah, you can do it horizontally as well, but you won't see the title of whatever you're looking for in episodes, like on this phone. This phone actually has the tablet feel to it, which, if you see Netflix, the episodes are on the right side, and not just going all the way down to the screen. They both fair value, but this one's worth more. I have no idea why. Maybe because of it having a dual SIM card slot. Maybe because it's green. I don't know. This phone is worth, it's not much. It's actually only worth 130 bucks. This one's actually worth close to 220. It's crazy, but yeah, it's true. You can actually look it up on eBay. You can find these phones for less than the price I put it at, which was 130. This phone, on the other hand, is worth much more. And if you try to look for it, the lowest price you probably get it for is probably 220 or 180. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully this video, hopefully this allowed you to look at these phones and which phone you would like to get, or which phone. Personally, almost people would buy the newest version of a phone, considering that the fact that everyone, like whenever a new Samsung phone comes out, they would like to get the newer Samsung version, or when an iPhone comes out, they would like to get the newer iPhone. Same thing with these phones. People would get this phone over this phone, but I don't care. I would like this phone much better because I like the way it has a bigger size to it, even though it has the same inch display. But this one has like I said, the phablet look, while this one does not. That's the only difference, or that's the only reason why I would get this phone. I know it's a pretty lame excuse, but yeah, I mean, still, I like this phone though. This phone kind of reminds me of an iPhone because it's ovally shaped, a rounded shape, while this one's more square-like, you know. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or whatever, please put them on the comments below. I will, get to you as soon as possible on that. And as always, I'm Carlos, and I will see you on the next video. Oh, and before I go, I know I have not been online or been on YouTube for a while. It's been 4 months. But hopefully I can start making more videos and, much better interesting videos. I know this video probably wouldn't be so interesting, but oh well. I mean, it's just a video just to compare it and comparing it my way. I know there's a lot of people that probably did it professionally, but you know what? It's okay. That's their thing. I mean, they probably review phones for a living or whatever. I don't. I just do what I do and just buy what I buy, Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Alright, next time. See ya.